Hello, I am a nerd, and if you know anything about Harry Potter, then you know Peter Pettigrew is just the worst. He sells out his best friend, sleeps in the same bed as a teenager disguised as a rat, then he helps Voldemort rise to power. He kills a bunch of the good guys, so yeah, Peter Pettigrew's an evil villain. But what if Peter Pettigrew was caught sooner? What if Professor McGonagall one day in Charms, in their Harry and Ron's third year, took a second look at Ron's rat, and then placed it on the table, cast a freezing charm, and then transported Peter back into a man? Or even better, what if Crookshanks, the half supernatural cat, was able to find Peter Pettigrew and kill him in Harry and Ron's third year? Today, we find out. We are nerds. Okay, so for now, I'll be going over the what if Crookshanks killed Peter Pettigrew scenario. Because to Crookshanks' credit, she has tried to kill this rat for many times over the school year. So, Crookshanks, if she found Peter and killed him, for argument we'll say he turned back into a human, the entire castle would be in upheaval. Because Crookshanks has killed Scabbers, but Scabbers isn't the corpse that's left on the ground, it's Peter Pettigrew. And even crazier for Harry, Peter Pettigrew was the one Sirius Black was meant to have killed before he ratted James out to Voldemort. So what happens? You know what I think? I think Dumbledore calls some old Order members to check out what's going on. The old crowd, if you will. Not only that, but the Ministry will be forced to do a full investigation, and this is long before the Ministry goes anti-Harry Potter, so it's a big deal. And Peter Pettigrew, he lays on the floor in a corpse of blood. Dumbledore examines him and quickly comes to the same conclusion all the teachers have made. Peter Pettigrew could not have been the Potter's secret keeper. I think because Remus Lupin was able to deduce this in the exact same way from just seeing Peter Pettigrew on a map. Everyone knows what happened immediately. Peter Pettigrew sold Lily and James Spout to Voldemort and likely framed Peter. So, Dumbledore goes to Fudge. Fudge is probably at Hogwarts by now, and he tells him everything that should have happened and what the Ministry should be doing. Because Hogwarts is basically the Wizarding Illuminati. Hashtag Wizarding Illuminati. And so, Harry keeps yelling to have his questions answered. And I think that McGonagall, or actually Hagrid, would be the best person to answer them. He tells Harry that the entire spiel about Sirius Black being the secret keeper and how Peter, who they thought got Sirius killed, is now here. So it makes logical sense that they made a last minute switch. And Hagrid, he'll be saying, Peter better be glad I didn't get to him first. Because I wouldn't have wasted time with wands. I would have torn his arms off. That's actually what he says in the books, by the way, he'd do to Sirius if he found him before Peter. And well, from that point on, I think Harry just has a pretty regular school year, but the question you're all asking, is the prophecy of the Chosen One averted? Hell no. Because Harry Potter has another person who can rise to power. And even though Trelawney's prophecy may have been averted, there is another supporter of Voldemort that could rise to power and set him free. Barty Crouch Jr. For you movie watchers, Barty Crouch Jr. is David Tennant in Harry Potter. I only know him because Doctor Who. But anyway, so Barty Crouch Jr. is in his father's house under the Imperious Curse, and the Ministry goes crazy. The Ministry starts saying, "We caught Voldemort's most loyal supporter who is living in a rat in Ron Weasley's dorm room." And they immediately... And Barty Crouch immediately starts to wake up even faster. Breaks out of his father's Imperious Curse and goes directly to Voldemort. Unfortunately, I think this does mean they go forward with the Voldemort's resurrection plan. They just have to get another agent to do it, and I think it would logically be Lucius Malfoy. Because Lucius Malfoy, he is someone who would be so scared of Voldemort that he'd be too terrified to do anything he didn't say. So, Lucius infiltrates Hogwarts disguised as Moody, and then they trap Harry just like normal. But the point is, Sirius Black gets to live as a free man before he dies. Sirius Black gets to adopt Harry, quite likely. I think Dumbledore would try and find a way to stop it because he has to stay with Harry if the curse isn't lifted. And yeah, the point is it makes Sirius's life much better in the long run. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So McGonagall, catch Peter Pettigrew. Crookshanks, best luck in killing Ron's rat Scabbers. We are nerds.